coach, manager, owner,
Yay!
last complete jugular. The fantasy football
Are you
league.
taking a victory lap?
2011 champions. Dan Gedig.
Yay!
Dan, rookie season
Sorry.
came out strong. Your integrity throughout the season was obvious. No smack talk on the message boards. You did a great job overall. What do you have to say for your season?
Speech.
Woo! Yeah!
First of all, I want to thank all the fans and all the players for all their hard work. Without all you fans and players, we couldn't make this such a good fantasy league. Thank you for all the smack talk that we did have. There was some here and there. I'd like to open up for any questions.
Well, before we go any further, let's go ahead and give you the trophy.
Oh, yeah.
The 2011 fantasy football champs, the last team jugular.
Yay! Yes. Mike.
In a shirt, man.
Oh.
No, you have to put it on.
Oh,
That's
you don't want to see that shirt on. Well, thank you very much. It was a good, fought, hard season, and I enjoyed all the competition. Everybody smack talk.
So what do you think was the secret to your success?
I think that the secret to fantasy football is the draft. That is the most important day. You got to make all your tough decisions, and especially when you don't know the system. And the first guy you get is a running back, which you wanted, but you just didn't know how the system worked. So, it's just like a football game. You got to have the first 10 or 12 plays, set up, see how the other team reacts, and then counteract on that. And that's half the battle is making the adjustments.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Woo!
Yes.
Of all your defeats, which was the hardest to handle?
Of all my defeats. Oh, there was only one defeat. So okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I lost by 6 points, and it was the second game of the season. I was thinking, damn, what's this going to be happening to? But we got past that. We figured out the problems, and we got past that. Thanks. Good question.
Who was that team?
That was the Eastside Demons. I do remember that. It was like 154 to 147 or something. It burned a hole in my heart. Trust me, I came back strong after that. Man.
If you were to pick the MVP of your team, who and why would that be?
Oh, it's tough to say. MVP, Tom Brady. He was performing the top 3% all the time. In fact, I think he finished third in points. But Shady man, Shady was in there all year. He was a strong running back. It was nice to have two strong running backs. And then the wide receivers. My gosh, they're also top two. Tight end was the top. So how do you pick? Defense, they were the top for their points. I guess I would have to, and a lot of all those were skill players. They did well, and the offensive defensive lines, they did well working as a team.
Wrap it up.
I would have to say that with the MVP would have to be the person who was intelligent enough to put all that together. Oh, that would be me. I did that. Thank you. Last question.
I got one.
Oh, go
Okay,
ahead.
go ahead.
Two-part question.
Sure.
What are your plans during the off season, and do you plan on repeating next season?
I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah!
And what was the second part?
Do you plan on repeating next season?
I can't say I'm going to
Boo!
repeat, but I want to say I'm going to give it a hell of an effort. I've learned a lot during this season, and I'm just going to try not to hog all the attention this year. Any other questions?
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
So for the season, your team was 15-1. You said, and you're a rookie coach. What do you contribute your success to?
I would have to say years of intensive training. I've been playing fantasy football back when your commissioner had to be a geek who had no life because he had to do everything from the newspapers. And again, I would have to say it was just pure training and strategy, and buy a fantasy football book and read it. Also, one last suggestion. If you have a fantasy football team, don't start players with O's next to their name. That's all I got. Thank you very much.
Yay!